Good morning from day 139, 140, I can't remember the days anymore. So I slept last night at Governor Clement shelter, and it absolutely poured down, so everything's a little bit wet. And then I've got the joy of climbing Mount Killington this morning. So it's a 4,000 foot climb. I mean, it's not 4,000 feet, it's like 2,500 feet of climb, but it's the first 4,000 footer in a while. So that's going to be some fun. Probably just doing a short mile day, like maybe 14 or so, into the campground that has showers and electricity and stuff, so probably look to post up there after 14, otherwise it's a 20 mile day, which I don't think I fancy. I'm on a dragonfly. So yeah, we'll see what the day brings. I can't remember if it's going to rain again today. I've not had any service at the shelter, so no idea what's in store, but we shall see. For now, I guess, happy hiking. Okay, the majority of the Killington climb is done. I got about a mile, I think, to the or a mile and a half to the cabin that's near the summit, and then there's a 0.2 steep scramble up. But I just thought, so that was a tough climb. I thought I'd just jump on to record some of my thoughts at this stage, because it's not good. So apologies if this is triggering for anyone or whatever, but and it's not going to be as cheery as my usual stuff. Yeah, I wanted to, while this was flowing around in my brain, I wanted to try and like put it into words so I can look back on it and I guess think about better ways to handle it. But depressive thoughts, it's rough. So I have this constant need to be liked and validated, and I can get, I recognise this, I can get a little in my own head if I feel I've upset people, or even if for some reason people aren't in a mood to talk or whatever, and then I kind of spiral in my own thoughts. So I don't know what brings it on, or how to stop it. But I guess it's something maybe I should look at. But like today, for some reason, I just feel like the Tramley are gonna have more fun without me. Yeah, they're gonna chat, they're gonna laugh, they're gonna bounce up the mountain together. In my head there's like, hey, they're all about the same age, like Pumba's 29, Sassy's 28, Gadget's 32, like all around 30, all got a lot in common. They'll have a grand old time without, especially me, in this mood, dragging them down. And that seemed like reinforced ridiculously when I walked up to them and as we're hiking and like the conversation died down. Probably because we're going up a hill, but I mean maybe because of my because of my gloomy nature today. Whatever. So I'm like, oh, they'll have a better time without me. That's fine. Yeah, not fine obviously because I love the tramley, but ridiculously in my head that's like, oh, that's a better thing. So off I hike. So then I just have gloomy soap thoughts all the way up the mountain. Yeah, and obviously gloomy thoughts in solitude is always a fun thing. And then I've been so wrapped up in my bullshit that I didn't even notice if there was one, a 1700 mile marker. So I've missed the 1700 mile marker, and ironically, yeah, all the tramley will get to celebrate that together, and yeah, that then makes me feel excluded again, which, you know, my own fault. But again, the cycle then continues. So struggling a little bit today, not necessarily physically, although again, this has been a tough climb so far, but mentally in particular, yeah, I'm aware this is, you know, not a healthy thing. Yeah, I'm aware that it's my own head, and a lot of it is just my own bullshit to deal with. And I wish I was better. But it's stuff like this that I guess sometimes gets in the way of my own happiness, for want of a better. I mean, maybe, and you know, because if I feel like this, and you know, a lot of the times I do, and I don't particularly like myself, and I very much need other people to tell me, you know, that, you know, that I have worth. And that's not me fishing for people to tell me that. Just, you know, I want, you know, I guess I need that validation. I need to feel that. And I guess, you know, if I can't find that in myself a lot of the times, then I wonder, you know, why anybody else would. And so maybe that's why I've closed myself off in the past. Maybe that's why I've, you know, submarined relationships in the past. You know, because somebody would be better without me. Or, you know, maybe the reason I don't want kids is because I don't feel like, you know, I would do a good job with them, or I would put this bullshit on them. I don't know. Fuck. Anyway, I'm sorry for bringing it down. This walk, this scenery is fucking beautiful. I'm trying to enjoy it. It's just sometimes it's tough when, again, in my own head, and yeah, I don't know if I'll post this. At the moment, I feel like I want to, because I don't know, I don't believe I've necessarily. Maybe I've touched on some elements of this in the past, but I don't think I've ever really kind of delved into the absolute fucking horror show that seems to be inside my head sometimes. And I know, so yeah, inside I do know that everybody has bad times and everybody has dark thoughts about things at times. And this is not, yeah, at least I don't think it's a cry for help or anything. I'm saying, I know most of my stuff is, hey, I'm happy and whatever, and this is great, and we're doing this, and oh, this is a bit tough or whatever. And I just, this morning, and it's not the first time. It's just seemed like a good opportunity for me to try and unpack some of it. I'm glad it's flat up here now, so that I'm not having a brain aneurysm while I'm trying to think about this kind of stuff. But just, you know, I don't want anything. You know, if I do post this, I figure maybe it's useful to. I mean, it's probably going to be useful to me to look back on, and maybe it'll be useful for other people to like recognize stuff in themselves or whatever, and be like, oh yeah, I felt like that. Well, yeah, and hopefully it helps me. If it helps one of the 12 people who watch, then great. And I'm sure I'll snap out of it shortly. I don't know if it's fitting, but the forest is real gloomy, real dark. And I don't think that's just my projection on it, but yeah. Sometimes it fucking sucks. Anyway, back. Okay. I don't know what I've just posted. But all of that aside, I am, despite the fact I haven't seen a sign for it, I am now past 1,700 miles. And then there was a sign yesterday, a little premature, but that said 500 to Katahdin. So I am under 500 miles to Katahdin, over 1,700 miles. What a view. Whew. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. The Inn at Long Trail. McGrath's Irish Pub. Wherever you are in the world, you can get an Irish pub. And I am about to absolutely wreck some pub food. If we don't die on this road first. We're good. We might not be good. We might die. Okay, we've just spent 6 hours?
6 hours?
Something like that at the Inn on the Long Trail. It was great. Everybody had a great time, and now we're all sad because we're leaving. Bye, Swampert.
See you guys.
Bye, Ralph.
Bye.
Ralph and Swampert are going to go and crush the Long Trail. And we are going to go...
I'm Katahdin with you.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, I'll just tell my boss I can't come in that day.
Whoa, there's like a huge ass cliff line.
And there's Pumba.
Yeah. And there's me.
Hey!
Oh, hey.
Those people.
We're going to go and hike 1.7 miles
No,
to a shower.
yeah, taking that blue blaze.
We can't see who you are.
Okay.
We have the quarters.
We have the quarters. Wow.